Our volunteer of the week this week, very happy to have Jocelyn Strenchock with us. And Jocelyn, when I met you, it was actually in our studio here, and I think I've told this story on air, was you were fundraising for a cause for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of America. And in 2 years, I think you said you raised $10,000 for that. So that was near and dear to your heart. Congratulations with getting this honor. We'll get into some of the stuff you're doing around Hazelton as well. But where did this all start? I mean, you raised $10,000 there, and you have a personal connection to that. But I mean, were you volunteering before that, or?
I think I've always had a draw for volunteerism, more so for nonprofits, just trying to help people who are helping other people. My very first fundraising event was March of Dimes, actually, when I worked for McCann School of Business and Technology, and we put together a team, and I got the campus involved, and we raised, I think, $2,500, and that was probably my first big event, yeah.
And then we mentioned the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation, and you were actually doing half marathons for that, and you yourself, you're affected by Crohn's colitis?
Yes, I have Crohn's disease. I was diagnosed in 2001.
So that's why you did all of that fundraising. I remember there were events at Cassatt's Cafe, and then you got me to sign up for Hazelton Power. So I just started following Jocelyn. She has this great spirit. She'll make you want to do things, good things for the community, and that came along, and you're now the executive director of that. Why'd you get so invested?
So I always tell people I'm not from here. I was born outside of the area. I was raised in Georgia, and I moved here when I was 15. And if you would have asked 15-year-old Jocelyn where she was going, she was out of here. And something happened along the way when I was in college, and I did an intern for DHAP, for the Downtown Hazelton Alliance for Progress, and I saw these people passionate about something I was passionate about too, and decided that this was actually where I was meant to be, and the chips fell into place, and I just wanted to help make Hazelton a better place.
So you start doing that, and you're doing all these events, and if you're familiar with Art at the Markle, Jocelyn, that's your baby, you often describe it as. It's a beautiful art exhibit event that was on top of the Markle building, the highest floor, beautiful views of Hazelton, beautiful art as well. You put so much into that. That event means a lot to you.
It does, and this will be the first time I'm publicly announcing this. Art at the Markle is not happening at the Markle this year. Every year I say this might be our last year because there might be a tenant on the 11th floor. Now there finally might be, so we're calling it Art by the Markle, and the location is to be announced.
Very exciting. It's a wonderful event. Check it out this year. Free to the community to get in, to get excited about art. And Jocelyn, I see it firsthand. You're always doing so much. When we're at a power meeting, and people have lives, and you'll say, oh, hey, Jocelyn, I can't be here for this or that. You're the one who's always, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. What keeps you going with it? I mean, why do you want to keep doing it? I mean, it has to get tiring at times.
I guess.
Or not. I mean, do you thrive off of it? Because there's people who just love doing it.
I do. I mean, I'm busy. I like to be busy. I like to stay involved. And I think it's important that people get involved. So maybe I drive myself on that passion.
Why would you encourage others to join or do what maybe not do what Jocelyn's doing at that level, but to get involved in their community or to volunteer for anything, March of Dimes, something?
Sure. It's so fulfilling. I know that sounds cliche, but it is. It is. When you find what you want to give back to, it takes a whole new meaning for you. Whether it's coordinating a fundraising soccer tournament or just raising money, whatever you enjoy doing to help other people, it's a very fulfilling experience.
Well, Jocelyn, very deserving of this recognition as Volunteer of the Week, works for Can Do in downtown Hazelton right now too, or in Hazelton. Again, always just working for the community. Thank you again, Jocelyn.
Thank you.